What's going on, everybody? It's Underdog Plays, back with more City Skylines DLC. Still doing those DLC maps, still messing around on Meandering Rivers, and of course, this is part 3. I don't want to go over everything because we're in part 3, and if you weren't here for part 1 and 2, you could go check out the VODs, which should be on the channel, or you could possibly, maybe one day, go check out the VODs over on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/UnderdogIQ22, or you could just search Underdog Plays on YouTube and find me there. That would be helpful for you and easier for me. That way I don't have to spend the entire stream explaining what we did last time. But I can talk about what we're doing this time, and it's all of the suburbs and the outskirts of the map, because the middle of our city, the big built-up part with all the skyscrapers, is about 99% finished. So, we're good on that. And I believe we've got all the subways connected, and we only need like 1 or 2 more railroads connected, and we'll be done with our mass transit, which was kind of a big focus on this map because we have buses, trains, metros, and taxis, and of course the airport. So there's all kinds of ways to get in and out of this city for the citizens and for the tourists and for the workers too. So yeah. Yep. We've got Job Zone, because I couldn't come up with a name for this area, which is just for the offices. We've got Lunaberry. We've got Waterfront District. We've got Jasmindale. We've got Swift Ridge, and we've got Wingville, which obviously the roads are here, but there's no buildings. And I believe we're gonna start over in Wingville. So let's go. Let's do it. Everything down here is going to be offices, so that'll be great. Continuing this road here. More work zone. You can see there's a subway station. Somebody's using it. I feel kind of bad because I'm on a part 3, you know? I'm on a part 3, so if you weren't here, you don't really have any clue what the heck was going on. And if you weren't here, you don't even know. But if you were here, you still don't know. Huh? Are you confused yet? I am. Ooh. Now the question is what to do back here. I might leave these empty. I'm not sure. But I kind of want to give them a purpose. I think this might just be offices on the opposite side of the city. That could work for me. That way, some people have jobs. What's my education over in this area looking like? Hold on a second. We've got schools in the main city, but none over here. So we're gonna have to get an elementary school right there in Wingville. Next to, I like to do parks and stuff, but kind of a restricted space with these elevator rails. These elevated railroads. I think last time I said that the outskirts and suburbs of a city are just as important as the center, and that is true. Obviously, you can spend hours focusing on like the main part of your build, and you should do that. But it's also really important to give the same amount of detail to what's going to surround that. If you're building a place like this, where it's one major city focus in the middle, and then everything else is around it, right? Because that's kind of how I've built. And Lunaberry is just what you would expect. The rest of the areas around it will be similar to this, with, you know, just the low-end residential, the regular default commercial zones, some offices here and there, but not too many offices, because I really need to separate my office areas. And the only place I really want to build up is right over here, which I've mentioned that before, but it's a new stream, a new day, so we need to talk about it. This here, over here, in this area, needs to be built with more skyscrapers, so I can boost my population, and also it would just make sense based on the layout of the city, because this part's gonna be clean, man. This is the north of my map, so my clean water is coming in here, which means my dirty water and pollution is down by the airport. So having the residential built up here makes just perfect sense for me. I've got a demand for residents now, but what we're gonna do is just give a break to that and put shops here because of the railroads, and houses don't like being near railroads for noise reasons. They don't like the noise pollution. So we're just gonna focus on building today, and whatever happens, happens. But I think I know what I want to do for the most part. That's to have this center just be shopping, and then I guess the rest of this could be small houses. So let's paint it that way, yeah? All of this light green. This is light green. Down here's light green. Actually, this could be a shop. That could be shops. You'll notice my road changes too, because in this map we're focusing on 6-lane road. Like, my major roads are 6-lane roads with the bicycle lanes, so we're allowing bicycles, and we're encouraging bicycles, which is like a district policy. So we've got that going for us, and the alternate is just 6 lanes with bus and taxis, which is good because I have buses and taxis. And I did put some in places where I didn't think you would want to ride your bicycle. But I need bicycle lanes in certain places. So, like, this main road around the airport, like, you wouldn't want to ride a bicycle near an airport. That just would be weird to me for some reason. Like, next to the highway and stuff like that. But then, as soon as you get into the more residential areas, you can see it goes back to normal. Down by the industry zone, it's 6-lane with nothing. It's just 6 lanes here. Cause I don't think I have bus lines down going towards the nuclear power plant or the sewage treatment plants or anything like that. So that's fine. That's fine. I don't know if I want this to be a skyscraper. Like, these are kind of a little bit too tall. They should be toned down a little bit. They're in Jasmine Dale. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why these are getting so tall. For these offices. I might have to, I don't know, repaint some of this district to adjust that. I mean, it's not a terrible look, but I don't really know if I want tall buildings right in this area. It just feels out of place. Feels like it should only be built up here and then down over in the new area that we'll be doing later. How did I not continue my pipe? I can't believe we missed some water piping. Down on the north side? That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I was deciding whether I want to build in this area too. Like, I'm not sure. We could decide today, obviously, but I still don't know if that's what I want to do. All I want to do is get some water going for my town that's gonna be here. And have some fun, you know? I hope I'm not the only one. And then we built roads last time going up the mountain. There's a mountain on the edge of the map, which I think is gonna be super cool. Might not be cool to anybody else, but I'm excited about building little houses up here with a train station. Just a mountainside village, old school style. Very New England or somewhere else. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. This isn't like inspired or taken from any place in reality, but there's things that remind me of places that I've been. So maybe that's helping me create. I'll take something that I'm like, hey, this is a place I've been to, or this reminds me of a place that I've been to. And so then I can build from that inspiration. And when you're building, you should always look at maps of real cities, even if you're not building a real city. Like, if you're not building or recreating a city, it's still good to look at how a city is built, how the roads are laid out. Obviously, different cities have different layouts, but you can tell there's certain styles, like East Coast cities have a certain style, West Coast cities have a certain style, Midwest cities, like central cities, like Chicago and Indianapolis have a certain way that they're built, and like Boston has curvy roads with like a lot of one ways, and it's got like a pier and harbor, and New York City is like a grid, and like every city's a little bit different, but it's always good to look at cities, and they don't even have to be American. If you're not doing an American-inspired or styled build, that's perfectly fine. There's so many cool cities, not even major ones, but like just small European towns and cities that you could try to just take ideas from and then throw it in the game. And I think if you do it enough, you can build something that looks really, really cool. Is always rewarding to have an idea and see what you can come up with. But for this map here, I didn't have a plan initially, and then I just let my brain do the work for me, and now we've got a definite direction. We're in part 3. I know what I want to do for the rest of the build, and it's nice that I have like a guide in my brain, or at least an idea of what I want the map to look like when we're finished, and the rest is easy stuff, because it's just smaller outskirts that don't need a whole lot of work, because I want this area over here to be like a grid style, so it's just time, a little bit of time, and this might be a super short stream, because there's no way it's going to take me a full stream to finish this map. Just absolutely no way. So get comfortable, chill for a bit, and we'll see how long it takes me to get through it together. this all connected? Yes, it is. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. We're good on water. I don't think I'm gonna build anything down here. I was talking about that last time too. It's like I could have a road go around the whole airport, but I don't. It wouldn't be a purpose because I don't really want a farm, even though this is farmland. I don't want a farm because we've done so much with industries recently that I just kind of want to do something different every time I'm streaming this game. Like every time I'm building a city, I want the map to look and feel different. And this looks and feels different from the last one, which is good enough. Right? That is good enough for me. I don't know how far this rail's gonna go. Like, I have a split rail going down this way, but I don't have any clue. I guess I could connect it, like, over here. I don't know how far down I really need a train to go. Unless I do build up here, and then it could go all the way north. But there's, like, an odd hill, and I don't really want to mess with landscaping, so I don't know. I don't think it's super necessary. I was talking about doing a highway connection here too, so we'll get around to that eventually. But let's just focus on Wingville. So Wingville, we're gonna run the gauntlet. It's far away from the sewage, but it's far away from the waste treatment stuff. So I think we're like connected enough to not worry about it. Plus, it's to the north, so I don't want to like throw in a recycling center when I don't need one. But I think having one like up on the hill, or having one here. If I have one, like, here, and get the water filtered around it? Is this the smallest water treatment plant? I believe so. If I get the water treated around it, that would be great. Put that right there. That might be too close to my houses, though. Because these, even though they're filtering pollution, they do cause a little bit of pollution as well, so. I just wish this snapped better down here. And I could try it right on the corner. See how it goes. What's up, Piquet? How are you today? How's it hanging? We're just gonna finish up this map today, and you are playing Uno. Fun fact, I am permabanned from Uno. Because Ubisoft thinks I'm cheating, because I'm like 93-2 online in Uno. That's actually, I have video proof of that. I say that, and then people think, when I say I'm like, what's the right word? Too good at Uno? I feel like that's not enough. I am probably top NA Uno players. Like, I think I'm still in the top 5% of Uno players in North America. Still to this day. I am cracked. I am pro at Uno. Like, I'm so good at Uno that it defies all logic. And I can't explain it, and I don't know why, but something about me and Uno just clicked to the point where I am actually so good at it that it is not fun to play with people casually. Like, you don't understand when I say I have strategies in Uno that you don't even know exist. And it's a game where, like, when you play it casually, you don't even know that there are strategies. You're just playing it. There's, like, deep-routed, like, passing a card in a way that you will keep track of it and know if it's going to come back into your hand, like, 4 turns ahead. I'm playing, like, chess while others are playing checkers. I am playing Uno like people play Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Alright? I would love to play with you, but I can't. Legally. I am barred. I am banned from Ubisoft. Like, the Uno servers will not let me on. I am a banned player. It's all on a VOD somewhere on my YouTube channel somewhere. I'm not making it up. I had a clip of me winning a tournament on stream too. It was a 25-minute game, and I won. 25-minute game of Uno, and I won it. And it was against like some of the best players on Earth. It was like the top 10 ranked players, all in a tournament, and I was in there, and I won it on stream. And you know what's weird? I'm bad at math, and I feel like there's not a whole lot of math in Uno, but there's a little bit. Just enough where it doesn't make sense that I'm good at it. Anyway, so let's run the gauntlet, which means healthcare. We definitely need a medical clinic somewhere near the center of Wingville. Actually, I'm going to put it right back here next to a dog park to spread some happiness towards my people. And I believe this would be a great place for my second cemetery. Unless I put it in Lunabury. Back here near the train station. I think that would be an okay place to put it. Either this goes in Lunabury or it goes up here. I think it looks good both. I'd love to have this like main roadside too. Oh, on the inside? Right here? Oh, right on the corner? It dips a little bit down. That's kind of not terrible though. You get the cemetery has a nice view of the river. I don't hate that. And there's enough space for this on the corner. Yeah, I don't hate that. Okay, we'll leave that there. So we got the cemetery. And we had one school, we can get two. We'll put our second school, somewhere down here. There's our second elementary. Across from a plaza. And then we'll do the high school. I mean, I want to close these power gaps, so I think the high school being in the middle is okay. And then one right next to this main 6-lane bridge would be great. The basketball court. Yeah, I'll probably have to push this line, which I think is okay, to fix these office buildings. And then just expand this out to the edge of the road. Put a height restriction so these offices aren't going to be skyscrapers anymore. They don't need to be. The ones around my power plant they don't need to be tall. They can still be leveled up without being skyscrapers. That's the nice thing. All you have to do is high-rise ban, and that should fix it. Get our first save of the day. Don't forget to save the game. I should have a save command, but I might not, and my bot might. Oh, I do. Hey, it worked. Yeah, don't forget you can remind me to save my game. ! Save. I'm pretty good when it comes to City Skylines stuff. Because I always save after, like, changing a district policy or a bus line or something like that that I don't want to have to go back and redo. Right? I'm pretty good at it, saving this game. Skyrim's the one I need to get. Wait till tomorrow. Skyrim, when I'm going to forget that I have to manually save, and it'll cost me hours and hours of my life. So tune in for that. Oh boy. Okay. So we're running the gauntlet, and when I say running the gauntlet, it means doing things in order the way they need to be done. Now, I do have a university over here, and if I get another university, I think I want to put it in this other area that we're going to have, like, packed in with apartments and stuff, so we'll just use... Oh, I saw it green. Oh, hold on. It's being picky now. Yeah, explain how that works. We'll just have to use the facility. And then we go to police department. It doesn't look like we desperately need one. We might get a station for the center of Lannabury, though. Or the edge of Lannabury. At the edge of Lannabury. Just a small police station. For the main road here, right across from that. That's a good spot for it. And then we're getting noise complaints in the middle of my city randomly. Welcome to the game. Fire department. I think we're using these big department buildings. So yeah, we'll put this one on the edge here. Right on the other side of that basketball court. Large engines. Normal police cars. And what was I doing for hearses on this map? I only have one cemetery, so luxury hearse. Okay. Not that we'll ever see the vehicle, but I have the vehicle DLCs, might as well use them. I believe all my police have been set properly. I hope they have. We double checked my fire engines last time, so that should be done. Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. The whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police. Okay, then the real question is, do I need another bus depot down here? I'm not sure. It depends how long the bus lines are. I don't think I will. Because we don't really have that many bus lines. We have like maybe 5 total. So, probably don't need a bus depot. Because they based on my budget, they should be providing... Yeah, see, this says buses in use 3. Yeah, we're really not struggling for buses, so... We could just add the line, the major line for this district. So, we have a line going from Lunaberry to the Water District and back. We have a line for the airport, an express bus line. We have one going around the main city of Jasmindale, and then we have one going around the edge of Jasmindale. And so this bus line will be for from Swift Ridge to Wingville, and we'll try to cover that area pretty well. But I need to be on the opposite side. So we might have a weird loop here. Just for the first part. Get a stop at the subway, a stop at the train, and a stop at the cemetery. I like to cover my major utilities and major intersections, and then every other block or so I'll put a stop. And that should be my loop right there. Bus number 5. Yellow. So this one is the other green. Another green. Because I can't use that blue. That blue is for the airport. My airlines are light blue over here. It's not really that important what the color of the bus is, but I like to have them somewhat organized. If you look at my airline, we can see right here. I have a -8 to attractiveness. Why? Why -8? What did I do wrong? I don't know what would give you negative attractiveness. Pollution? Garbage? Maybe the highway? Not sure. Maybe the fact that there's only 2 planes in the whole airport? Yeah, it's probably not the best airport I've ever built, but it's working, and that's really all it needs to do. So now we just kind of wait for Wingville to get built. Let's fast forward and save. I looked at the next map, and it is totally landlocked, built in a mountainous region, even more mountains than this map. Not going to be good for a huge city. It's going to be, I believe it's small. It's a small map. The next one, even smaller than this. And even more narrow than this. So I don't know what we're going to do next time. I have no plans for the future. Besides going to the next map. But when we get there, I guess we'll worry about it. And for now, while we're fast forwarding, we can do a thing where we add more roads. I'm gonna add more roads over here. This isn't even, the grid's not even accurate here. How's this gonna connect? I'm gonna keep this hill the way it is. I think I'm only gonna put one road up there, and then all the other roads are gonna be down on the lower flat part. It's already going out too far. I want this right on the edge of this hill. Yeah, a nice curvy road in the back, and then everything else, like literally every other road over here, grid style, straight block. So let's see. Squares. We're doing New York City style. Grids. We can be a square or two off. That's okay in this area because it's going to be dense anyway. Like that. All parallel too. So all reaching from technically that's east to west. That's like east to northwest, really. Because I feel like when you look at the map, it's this way. This is how the map really is. Like, if you were looking at it from the sky, which we're doing, and you have to pretend that the top point is north and the bottom point is south. This is the layout of my build. So, there is a flow, but the flow, awkwardly, because of the way this trumpet is actually going this way, right? So I need to somehow make a counter to that down here, and that's gonna be a lot of work. Like a lot of work. Because I gotta make that look nice. I need a highway connection there. But I need it to look good. And not great at highway connection. We've also got a railroad going here, and I don't know where I want this train to connect to. Because I gotta decide where that's gonna be. Because if we're keeping the elevation, I gotta bring this back up. I don't know if we're keeping the elevation, or if I'm sticking with the ground one. Which isn't even at the right angle. That's like, that wouldn't work, because this is a 45-degree going the wrong way. I don't really know if the ground bypass works either. Because it just looks different. It looks way different than the other ones that we have played. It doesn't follow the design! But this one's attached from this, we can allow intercity trains. Yeah, we're allowing intercity trains here, but not here. Because this is going out of the city. Intercity trains means from outside of the map, out in the world of the game. Not like outside of your city. Not your build. Like out of the map completely. Off into places you can't see. That may or may not be imaginary. I don't know what type of train to do. I guess this could work, but then I have to do crossings everywhere. Unless I could find a way to push these roads and get this one to work at an angle. I have to find a really good way to do that, though. We'll try the ground one. I mean, it'll work. I just have to get it. If I could get this lined up, that would be kind of the most amazing thing ever. It's not that far off. I think I might be able to do it. Oh, it's the high-speed train, too. Is that too sharp of a turn? Not really. This is a little bit wobbly though. Maybe we restart from here. I mean... I don't like that it goes down there, but I guess it has to because of how the land is. The land is lower on this side, and I can't mess around with terraforming at this point in the game, so... I mean, if that's the point of that space, then that's fine. Yes, that kind of breaks up my grid a little bit too, so it makes this area more interesting. No, we wanna go the other way, parallel, right? Yeah, we want our streets the long way. We want them this way. There we go. I mean, I could add more cross streets, but why would I? I'm gonna add one here. Not even all the way through. I feel like that bends out further than it needs to there. I thought I would have more space, but I guess not. Like on the other side? Not really, because the hill is right there. That hill kind of might just have to be the way it is. I think that's all I can do. I can't decide if I want to build here. And if I do, I don't even know what I would put. Besides, like, just more houses. But it's not like an area I can really do too much with because of the layout and the hill. I didn't know. Let's just not. Let's just leave it be. We'll have this one end somehow. do something like that. Or that's the north main road. And it should split off in a better way than that, though. Like, it should come from here, which is kind of close to the other way, but... I could curve this just a bit. I know we're trying to like have straight lines everywhere on this map. Especially down here, or I guess up here in the north part of it, but it'll just look better if it's like a curve. Get a quicker flow of traffic that way, so they don't have to like sharp turn at a 45 or 90 degree angle or whatever the hell. It makes this bridge look a little bit weird, but like we get a crosswalk out of it. That's about the problem. That's where our problems start and end. Like so. And that might not look like it's super necessary, but I think in order to get the majority of traffic to different parts of the map, it could be, because then we can split this, and this could be like for industry or something, or work trucks to get to the mountain area. And curve off here, right? So just switch the style of road. Is that it? I think so. I think that's it for roads. Now the last part is getting some sort of highway connection to this main street. So traffic is flowing from here to there. So this we can just get a direct split off. And for this, I think we're gonna have to loop over and then somehow get exits. Which means I'm probably gonna have to upgrade these, because are these soundproof? They are not. Well, they are down here, but they're not up there. So I guess towards where people are, they have to be. So maybe from like here. Although we're not gonna have houses in this area, so it's probably not necessary to have sound barriers if there's no houses around. Right, let's try just getting this split first, because this is the easy one. Right, so off of the main highway to the main road. Simple, right? And all the traffic that's going north to south directly connects. Now, if you want to exit the map from the north part and go down that way, you could connect here. Means I'm gonna have to move this. Hold on. Where is this under leisure? The park maintenance thing? Yeah. My park maintenance building back here. Looks so bad, like pushed into a hill. I don't know how to fix it. It still looks bad. Even when you try to make it look good, it doesn't. Just one of those awkward buildings that picks up flat space that needs to be on a flat space. I could put it somewhere else, but this is like the most efficient place for the park management to be, is right in the middle of the map. Away from the city. Yeah, I don't think we're building anything on here, so may add a fence. I gotta freeform a fence on the edge of this road. Get all this zoning out. It really doesn't like this, probably because it's next to the water, huh? This is gonna not, the game does not want me to do this. It's like still trying to snap even though I turned snapping off. I hate when it does this. Just a fence. You know? Not that big of a deal. Close enough. Good enough. Head just doesn't want to turn that way. Gotta get as close to the street as the game will let me. That's what I try to do. That should work. And we'll go back to building my highway. Let the game fast forward in the background, because we need our demand coming in. Alright, so we need this to bend around. So I want to go out. And up. And over. In an organized manner. If I can. Might even have to go further back than that. Out. Up. And over. This is all I needed to do. I needed to go over. And if this doesn't work, we're going under. But I believe I can get this. I think it's just not gonna want to do the angle that I want it to do. It's gonna want like a way more curved angle. Look at that. And these don't need bike lanes, and I'm definitely not gonna have buses up here. So that could just be regular 6 lanes. Ugh. There's something a little bit off about it, yeah? It's this part that's off. It does have to curve at that angle, though, to make it over the highway. Alright, so that's on, that's off. Now we need a way for this to get to the other side, so we need... something like this. Hey, you know what? Looks like an octopus or something. That's the idea. I don't know if that's gonna be the final look of it. I feel like it would look better if it was closer to here, but then that would screw this up a little bit. Like, I'd like these. I'll show you what I want to do. It would be neat to me to have that curve like above the highway, closer to the other bridging part. Like, just visually it would look cooler. That's what we're all about here. Like, it's stuff that looks cool. Well, what if I do another split off, though? That might be too many directions. That might be too much of a one change here. 'Cause this is just gonna be one light. But then that would also allow traffic to turn around and change its mind, which I don't think it needs to do. So that's not really necessary. It needs to come off here. Just go with that. Let's just go with that. And if traffic needs to get off this highway, it can get out that way. Which I'm not sure if that's totally needed, but it's there. It's like a connection south. And cars are using it, which is great. We've got a huge demand for residential. Well, let's just go back over here. This is all filled in. This is all empty. Which means we could probably do all of this. So let's start from here and paint this district. Heck yeah. I think this road will be the edge of this district on the backside. That's why it's up here. I want to leave a little bit of space so that we can maybe get buildings on this road. I don't know what would be up here. Just houses, I guess. Mm-hmm. Okay. All these been upgraded, right? Only some of these are bicycle lanes, which is what I want. And the others are just roads, two-lane roads with grass on them. The bike lanes around the edge here. I know nobody redeemed hydrate, but I'm taking a sip of my liquids. My liquids that I need for subsistence. Do I still have that emote menu like the? I don't think so. I don't think I have that BTTV emote menu anymore. Probably turn it on somehow. I used to have like a blue Gatorade emote. What is, there's different parts to a river, right? Does anybody know the names to, like, the parts of a river? What's a good part of a river to name this? Ooh, here we go. Let's see if I can find my emote. There it is! For anyone that has BTTV, there's a blue Gatorade bottle in chat right now. That's awesome. Until we come up, parts of a river. Like, what is the start of a river called? Let's see. We got the waterfall rapids tributary, the lake transition, Oxbow. Whoa. Oxbow Point? Oh, that's kind of a cool name. I like that. Oxbow. That sounds cool. Oxbow Point. And it's going to be built up with skyscrapers, just like the center of my city, but just north of it. So, power, water, smoke. We are using recycling. Education, parks. Recycle plastics. Free Wi-Fi is on in most of the districts. Tax raised for residents. Encourage biking. Lots of bicycles, which we didn't even need that on this map because I have so many alternate forms of transportation. But hey, whatever. Electric cars and filter waste. And everything that's not directly around this train station is going to be apartment buildings. Starting here. We'll see how the land reacts to that. Everything inside is going to be commercial. Shops. Imagine living in a house, like a really tiny house, right across from all these skyscrapers. That'd be weird. Try to put some, like, low-end stores right here. Because there is a highway connection, so I don't need houses right next to this highway connection. We'll put sound barriers for like 2 blocks or something. That should cover it. That should cover any problems. Alright, Oxbow Point is mostly painted. We just gotta wait for the game to register that. And for electricity, probably gonna have to carry some wind over there. Get some wind across or next to... Or maybe up on this hill I could probably get away with it. That's far away enough. What did I have? 3? Yeah, 3. 3 windmills. You build, and then you destroy. And then sometimes you gotta wait for the game to realize what you did, and you just gotta wait for the demand and the buildings to be constructed. I'm not getting enough industry demand to fill out this area yet. Waiting for that. Still. Oh, at the end of the last stream, we were in the middle of a baseball game. We actually won that baseball game for my team here. The Meandering River Buccaneers are now 3-0. Wait, no. They lost a game. I just saw this register. What? What do you mean we lost? We lost our most recent game. Damn it. We have a game like once a year. Baseball game once a year. Ticket prices are $35. And our next match is in 2026. So it's coming up. And then I don't think this has a team attached to it. It's just got visitors for this stadium. Which I can't even drop all the way in. Hey, look at these graphics, though. Look at the amount of detail. Live from WrestleMania! Yeah, some of the assets, you can tell are older than others. That's a 2015 asset right there. You can tell. That's funny. I can't believe this game came out in 2015. That's fucking nuts. That's crazy. Because that means I played it in that long ago. Does anyone believe that? That's nuts. That doesn't sound right, but I know it is. I know it is because I see it every time I like put it, I link it to like my YouTube or whatever. Like when I select the game, it says 2015 in parentheses. Just get some pretty little trees. Happy little trees. I feel like Swiftbridge could expand to Wingville that way. That's not really necessary. Because Wingville's got the offices included. You think you're back? You still having issues with mobile? I heard from a large creator that Twitch is getting rid of the desktop application, and because I don't think anyone uses it. Like, there's a separate desktop application for Twitch on some computers, and they're just getting rid of it. because nobody uses that way. Like, people only use Twitch through a browser, like through Google or Firefox or something, right? So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with mobile. Lots of issues lately, lots of complaints, not just from you, but from other people. I've seen complaints in other streams, like large, big streamers complaining about it. Their viewers complaining about it. I don't know what's going on. I don't really use Twitch on my phone a lot. Like, very rare occasions will I look at Twitch on my phone. Like, if I'm in the middle of doing something, I'm usually not holding my phone. And when I'm looking at my phone, I kind of only use my phone for, like, Twitter and Instagram. And I guess hover and texting people, but I don't really use my phone that much. I could probably live without a cell phone. I know that sounds like a crazy thing to say, but it's true. Based on my lifestyle, I like use my laptop more than I use my cell phone. I don't really have a whole lot of people that I call, like my manager, my mom, and that's about it. Like all my friends, I could just message. Like I actually talk to my friends through Instagram Messenger more than actual like phone calls or texts or anything. It's kind of weird. That's just how it works out for us. Just gonna add some last minute tree detail around here. I wish there was something I could do to make the mobile experience better, but it's out of my control. Not on my end. There's nothing I can do. Sucks. You say it's okay, but it's not. It's not if it keeps crashing for mobile viewers. That's like affects my viewership. Not that I care about viewership too much, but it would be nice if Twitch just worked properly as intended. You know what I mean? It's just another thing to be like annoyed by when running a stream, because I've got like, you know, I got other things that I'm trying to make sure are running smoothly. Like I have to worry about the application, I have to worry about my controller, my PlayStation, I have to worry about, you know, the bots and all the Twitch side of stuff, and like streaming's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. Streaming's not the easiest thing. It's weird because I live a life where everyone around me in real life knows nothing about Twitch. I think there's like one other person in my town that has a Twitch account, and they're smaller than me, obviously. They've got like maybe around 100 followers, and he doesn't even stream anymore. He did it for a little bit, like, just to check it out and see what it was like, and he gave up. So, yeah. Like, people, when you tell them you're a streamer, if they don't know what Twitch is, like, if they don't know anything behind the scenes, if they don't, like, there's a weird disconnect where it doesn't, like, register in people's brains, and, like, from a mainstream view, people will just say, oh, you play video games for a living? You know what I mean? Like, that type of mentality of, like, yes and no, and also no, but also sort of, but not really no. It's like, this is not my full-time job. I've got another job. But also, like, even for people that it is their full-time job, it's not just video games. It's like, Twitch has music and just chatting and, like, conservation streams now. And, like, just to generalize it like that is kind of weird. I mean, I guess the majority of Twitch is gaming. But not even like that. It's just people say it in a derogatory way to me a lot. Like, when they find out that I do it, the response will be, oh, so you just play video games all day? And I'm like, 4 hours a day on the weekdays, like, before it's set. Like, before I have to go to work. It's like, this is my free time. What? Yes, I play video games in my free time. I just happen to do it in front of other people. That's how I view it. It's like, I'd be playing this anyway. If I wasn't streaming this, this is a game I would be playing anyway. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird that I actually know people that feel that way about, I don't know, video games and stuff. Like, that somehow that's a bad thing. It's just people who have, like, normal, boring jobs, and they're probably upset or jealous that I enjoy what I do for a living, and I enjoy streaming. And I enjoy playing video games. And it's just somebody's like, I don't know, gets mad that somebody else is having fun. It's weird. It's like, I'm not jealous of people that have cooler jobs than me. Although I'd be like, oh, I want to do that. Like, I would love to play professional baseball and get cut from the team and still get my paycheck of $100 million. I would love that. Because that's a thing that happens all the time. I would love to play professional football and play 18 games a year and get paid millions of dollars. And that would, like, if you think about that job, they only work for, like, 4 hours. Right? A football game's, like, 2 hours. Maybe. And then, obviously, you have, like, training and practice and stuff. And I'm sure it's more work than I would ever understand. And it's an athletic thing. And it's obviously, there's dramatic differences between professions, but it's just weird to, like, shit on a profession if you know nothing about it. If you know absolutely nothing about how it actually is, it's a weird thing to be like, yeah, no, what do you mean you just, how stupid you get paid millions of dollars to act in a movie, and I bet that's not a terrible job. I bet that's kind of fun. For most people. I think acting would be a super fun job. It's probably a lot of work. Probably more work than I would ever understand. But I feel like I would understand it pretty well. Yeah, we'll just put offices in this space between districts. This space between, like, the stuff that's going to be built up, because that's all I really need that for. Just work, processing plants and stuff. Creating goods for the stores around the edge. I don't know if that rant really made a whole lot of sense. I feel like I had a couple of different ideas I was trying to get across. But the point is, Twitch is more than just playing video games. There's more to it than that. And if it was that simple, everyone would do it. And if you think it's that easy, then you should do it. That's what I always say to people when they find out that I stream or whatever. I'm just like, if you think it's that easy, then do it. What? Why? Like, why would you not do that? It's such an oversaturated market, too. Alright, anyway, let's, is this all done? For the most part, right? Yeah, for the most part, this is done. And now that this is connected, I can end this line. I could probably delete this one. Because I don't see myself building another train station out here, so it doesn't, we don't really need it. So let's just delete this railway. Can I get a better angle on this? I know I might have to rebuild everything. But like, what the hell? I could keep this raised, but I need the, do I actually need this power line? I don't even know anymore. I don't think so. I don't think I need that. We can have this space the whole way. It actually gives us more space to do stuff a little bit. That looks better that way, too. And it's way more organized, because we don't need all these crazy train lines going in every direction back here anymore. Like, I was thinking of expanding further and adding a train station, but that's not needed, which means we can finish this train line now. Going out here. And then we just have to add one more station for up the hill. But from here, which means up. So from the end of the line, which is in Oxbow Point to the top of Jasmine Dale, down to the major connector, multi-platform, and then this can go back in, like this could go into the city and loop if it wanted to. Because we have a line for it to do, like we have a rail connection for it to do that. But I've already got 2 trains on this one railroad, so I don't know, that feels like it might be a little bit over clustered. So we could just have this be a back and forth. High-speed train. Let's go with purple. Purple. I believe my subways are finished. Yeah, my subways are finished. You can sort of see where they're connected. It's a little bit difficult to tell what's going on from this screen, but you gotta trust me that it's all connected. From the airport, we got the airport split in 2. So the concourse hub connects to the arrivals and departures, like for the main terminal, and then that connects to our multi-platform train station, and then the subway from there goes into the city at different points. And we've got this dual island metro station, and then we've got a plus metro hub, so people can switch directly to the bus lines that way. And speaking of bus lines, I believe I need one for Oxbow Point, which should just stay on that side of the road. Although we probably need somehow traffic to connect there. So maybe an opposite road thing. So eventually it'll connect down there. Alright, let's get the stops we want. We want that train to have a stop. For sure. We want around the bend to have a stop here. And back in the major road. 6-lane roads. And back. So that'll be the loop. Yeah, autosave at the worst time there. Across from the other stops. That gives me the perfect loop. And then it turns around in that parking lot, which I think is okay. And we just need this to also be purple. A purple train line and a purple bus line and a purple metro. And we might get maybe possibly one bus line going up the mountain. But I'm not sure how necessary that would be, because there's not going to be a lot of people up there. Up here, when this gets built. I don't think there will be enough people to warrant maybe a bus. It's looking good. It's going well. Let's save and fast forward. And I actually have to pee, so I'm just gonna do a cinematic camera and run an ad. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Meandering river. The meandering river. I think meandering means curving and going wherever you please. Going wild, which is what this river does. We do have an articulated bus. Actually, we have two, right? We have one for the red line, and then articulated bus for the airport line. Oh no, this is a bendy bus. Yeah, bendy. Do I have that for the orange line though? I do. Okay, so the red and orange lines have extra passengers, extra room for passengers. How many people are on this bus though? 45 of 70. I mean, that's good. Is this an intercity bus or is this my green line? 3 people on that bus. I've got too much transport. And yeah, my numbers are going to be low because there's so many ways to get around the city, plus bicycles. So, this wasn't really a logical way to do it, but that's alright. I'd rather have it be low than over full with passengers, I guess. We got a water treatment center, we got a recycling center. I'm hoping that the game doesn't want me to put any more dumps because I don't have any space for that. Mm-hmm. All right. We're just waiting for this all to get filled in. I think the only thing I have to add is this train station up here. Elevated train station. Right there on the corner. Connected. High-speed train going up the hill. High-speed train going up the hill. Trains are fun. Trains are fun! That's all I gotta say about it. They're fun. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so getting power up here is gonna be a challenge too. Power and water up here. I think water's one thing. Power. It's another situation. I don't know the best course of action. I guess a long power line is the easiest way. Following the train. I could put windmills up here, but I'm not sure that would really be all that great. And I don't think I need any. I don't need like a whole lot of power production because we've got the waste transfer station, right? I've got the waste processing plant, and I have the nuclear power plant, so we've got plenty of power. Then the only reason I added these is because I need to keep the grid separate in case of any blackout situation, the whole map won't all go out at once. It'll be like section by section, and that way I don't have to cross the water with any power lines or anything, so it'll look better. Alright. So now we gotta run the grid, run the gauntlet over the grid of Oxbow Point. So, health. We could use a medical clinic somewhere down the middle. Put it up here. We're using the large ambulances. Do a double check over here. Yep. Yep. Let's get one close to here. That leaves us a little bit of space, but it might be alright. It might be okay. I mean, that's kind of the best place to put it over here, really. Just to spread health around your train stations. Because even these modded train stations use or create pollution or noise pollution, right? Yeah. Not as much as the regular ones, but look how noisy this map is. Ugh. That's why people over in Swiftridge are getting upset. Because all this IT tech and commercial like this district actually is tourism, so tourism is pretty loud. Plus the arenas are crazy loud in this game. I added as many trees around it as I could, though. I'm surprised there's not more noise complaints. North End. Sorry, what? That's a relevant joke that nobody will get. Unless they know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so we should be all set with health. Education. Let's start at the schools, the elementary schools. We usually do like 2 per district, because I know I have a boost to my economy stuff on this. Like I have an educational boost, plus we have the policy boost, so 357 elementary students per school. Yeah, I got like 2 per district. There's only 1 here. I could probably add another one back somewhere down this way. In Lunaberry. There's also a fire here. Where the hell is the fire department at? Are they too busy? They have not been sent out yet. How did I call the No, call 911. This truck over here, dude. It's spouting flames. Like a volcano or something. I don't know what's happening here. It's gonna spread if they don't get it taken care of quickly. Thanks, guys. Good job. Applause, please. Okay, so we have our schools. We just need one more. High school time. We have one art institute which acts as an alternate to high schools, and that's just to make this area look more interesting. And also, it's right across from the baseball stadium, so it covers that area. And we have one in the middle of Lunaberry. We have one here in the middle. And we have two in Wingville, which means we're gonna get one right here in Oxbow Point with a dog park next to it. And I don't think I'm gonna need another high school. I think that should be good, because the high school numbers are, oh yeah, 1,100, so that's fine. And we do have space for another university or technology institute. Where I don't want to put it on the inside of the hill, because then it'll make the ground look weird. It'll like break through, but you don't really notice it, huh? I don't really notice that too much. Actually, that might be okay. I just want to put it in the right place. Like it right on the corner. Try it that way. Because now nobody can be complaining about education. Is that near a bus stop? It's close enough, yeah. There's one right in front of there. We'll surround that with commercial. Just to get normal shopping in this area, because this waterfront, like I've said, and you can obviously see, is all like hotels and casinos and tourism for commercial, which means this has to be generic high-end commercial over here. And that's what a lot of Swift Ridge is, too. A lot of Swift Ridge has that. That's kind of the point of Swift Ridge. Be a good mix of commercial and stuff within this major city area. I only have like one of these faculty things. I don't think I need another one. Unless I put it like right next to the hotel. Which works. And then that'll boost my office with that level of education there. That college education. So that's what a lot of office work requires in this game. And then there are policies that embrace that as well. There's like Industry 4.0 or whatever the hell it's called. That forces all your industry and factory workers to be college education. Which I think makes it more efficient in the long run, but difficult to build up. Because it takes a long time to get everybody through college. Obviously. Took me 10 years. No, not that long, but it felt that long. Okay. So did this get dezoned? No. Alright, we're just waiting. I'm just waiting. I don't know if this needs to be a district. Because it's just going to be generic, like, there's nothing special here. It's just kind of in the middle of everything else. I guess it can be, but the policies would just be the same as everything else. Let me shape this correctly. I think I'm going to push it all the way here. Because why not? All the way to this bridge. River Bend. River Bend. Until I can come up with an actual name. Power, water, smoke, recycling. I don't need any, like, policy boosts in the middle, because there's nothing going on here. So, just recycling plastic. Tax raise for low commercial, small business, high-rise ban, even though there won't be any high-rise buildings. I'd encourage biking. Electric cars, filter waste. Now let me just double check. Does this have electric cars? It does. Just had to make sure. Because we've got an electric car factory way over here across from my multi-platform thing. I mean, the most notable thing here is the park management, which takes care of my parks, like all the playgrounds and basketball courts and all that stuff, and it also takes care of Stardust Park over here, which is finally making money. Not a lot of money. We've made $60 so far, but hey, it's working. It's not the most popular park, doesn't have to be. It's just here to take up space because I wanted it there, and it's nice. It's nice to have a little park with its own dedicated bus stop, too. Right on the other side of the baseball stadium. It would be super neat if I could find a way to connect a walking path or a biking path from there to there, but there's no space to add that, so it's just not gonna happen. I mean, this road kind of sticks out when you look at it. Super noticeable that that road is way longer than it has to be to get to that park, which is probably part of the reason that it's not super popular. But the bridge going to Lunaberry is more important than traffic going to the park. Okay. Let's delete these things. Right, and we had our gauntlet at the education, so let's go back to police headquarters. We want one police headquarters right here. To take care of Oxbow Point. And then we probably only need one fire department. Maybe not even. One in the middle won't hurt me. That should cover the other side well enough. It's close to the other one across the bridge. But I think the game will understand what I'm trying to do. For that. So, like, if you wanted to get to the airport from here, you could take this train and go all the way here, and then you'd have to transfer trains to the airport line. Which has 112 people on it now. And you gotta believe the majority of those people are trying to leave the city. Hopefully for a good reason and not because they hate it here. Allow intercity trains. Right. Don't allow intercity trains here. I have to do that on everyone. Don't allow. Don't allow. Don't allow. Don't allow. Don't allow. We need a train line up here. How the heck? And where the heck is this gonna go? So, it can go either way. Let's stop in Wingville. Let's go. Oh boy. I guess I don't need the other line. Do I need the other railroad? Do I even need this railroad? I mean, I can use it, I guess. The red and orange lines are here, though, so it's getting a little bit clustered. Maybe this is just back and forth up the mountain. It's just back and forth up the mountain. And we'll get back and forth to the train hub. Yeah, I don't know if that's super necessary to do it that way, but we'll see how it goes. The mountain train. They're both going to be green. They're both going up the mountain. Which would confuse me if I was up here. Because then I don't know which way it's going. It's already functioning. Look at it fly by. It's cruising. This high-speed train is rolling through. Hold back all your excitement. Okay. So this here? Do not allow. Yeah, intercity trains should only be allowed here and here. No other stops on the main line. That's good. Just trying to add a little bit more density of the trees in some spaces. Just looks nice. We did the fire. Did the fire department. Which means we just need one final bus line? No, we already have the bus line, yeah. I don't think I need to expand it down here. That's not really necessary. Transport's done. We could probably add a park too. We're getting there. Just do one more save, one more fast forward moment. Pretty much all I have left is the mountain and intersections. That's it. That's all I gotta do. I really wish I could do the mountain first, but I seriously doubt that the game is going to give me the demand that I want. We're just getting commercial demand and office demand. Hmm. So I could do the intersections now. That's not really a fun part of the stream, but it is a necessary evil in City Skylines. And I usually wait till the end to do it, which confuses a lot of people. Like, a lot of players will see me do that, and they'll be like, wait, why didn't you do that in the first place? And I'm like, because I add roads, and I don't want to forget, like, where I have my lights and all that good stuff. I just wait till I'm done my roads, like my full build, and then I do it. It's easier for me that way. So just follow my main roads and do the lights where I need the lights and stuff. So here we go, through the whole game, starting from this, where this is my starting point, pretty much, right? At the bottom. So we're gonna follow this highway and pretend that we are the traffic, we are a car going into the city. Here we've got a light, and that makes sense. Is this a major intersection? No, then it gets a stop. Is this a major intersection? No. This is because of that bridge. So this one gets a light. The train, should the trains get lights? Yeah, because some of them are used as turnarounds for the buses, so means these need stop signs so that they're focused this way of traffic. Stop signs here along the edge. Okay. I don't know if this needs a light. I don't think so. I'm gonna just give it a stop sign. I'm not sure about back here either. I don't know. Maybe these all get stop signs. Which might slow down the traffic, but it's alright. Lunaberry. This is our first split off. So I feel like this actually should be light, because this is kind of a built up area too. This is kind of a major four-way. Yeah, we'll give that a light. This one, no, though. And then for Riverbend, light for the highway. Alright, Lunaberry and Riverbend done. Done. Just have to get rid of all these abandoned buildings. By using my bulldozer emote. The power of the emote compels you to delete things. then we got to worry about job zone in the airport, which shouldn't be a problem. It should be real easy here. Bridges, I think, need light. Like, any bridge should have a light. It just makes it easier for traffic. These both get light. In and out. This is a one-way. This is a one-way. This gets a stop. This gets a light. And this gets a light because it's the bridge. I think that's that. Doodle-doodle-doodle. I need green, game. Housing, not business. Fuck. I hate when the game doesn't give me the demand I want. Let me have Demand Master for PS4. It's not really cheat if I'm playing Sandbox anyway. Paradox. That's my request. And parking lots. And small churches. But, you know, I don't ask for much. I feel like if you put those things in, I'm paying for them. It's not like I'm not asking for that shit for free. You can charge me $100. I'm telling you, Paradox. You can have my money if you give me the things I want. Demand Master would be great. Usually it's not too much of an issue, but sometimes I am just sitting here and waiting and waiting and waiting. I mean, I'm not in like a rush or anything to get the houses up on the mountain done, but it would look. That's kind of a thing I want to see how that would look from far away. I also want to see what this airport looks like at night. So let me turn night on. Because I don't feel like I added lights around it. And I don't think they give you lights for decorations. No, you just get you get an airport fence. That's great. Not the same as a light, though. if I can get lights. Probably unnecessary. I don't remember if these, I feel like these might glow in the dark. The fences, I don't remember. Why would they do that? Why would they not do that, though? Like, don't the planes have to know where they're landing? I know the runways are going to be lit up. Give it my park treatment where I put like lights in the corners and stuff around the edges. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, the fences, okay, don't have any light on them at all. Let me pause. We'll check out the look of everything in a second. Hold on. It's an airport. It's got to be lit up at night. Alright. Ooh. Ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, we're getting a little bit of the northern lights too, which is kind of sick, right? That's pretty cool. The ultra-modern airport is like pretty cool looking. When you look at it, when you get down to the details. You can see my stadium's all lit up. These roads are all lit up. The baseball stadium, the waterfront district with the hotels, the campus is here. The highways are all different colors. These roads, I guess, are like a bluish white light too, which is kind of sick. I don't remember that. I mean, I haven't used the 6 lanes with bicycles in forever, but I guess it's all the 6-lane roads are like that, huh? That's neat. Yeah, different tiered roads have different colored lights, which makes them look different from far away at night, which is such a cool little thing that they totally didn't have to do, but it pulls everything together. Look at that. It looks like a penguin. Oh my god, I made a penguin. It's shaped like a penguin. I see a penguin. How did I do that? Without doing it on purpose. How did I do that? What the fuck? What the? Hold on a minute. Now hold up a minute. I need these corners lit up more, so I know where they are. Although I think we're pretty much done with this map here. Yeah, this looks cool. It looks so cool! It's a penguin. I built a city shaped like a penguin. And I didn't realize it until we turned night on. Or the sun off. I would love to get the housing demand for up here on the mountain, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Do you see the penguin? Tell me you see a penguin holding a stick. And I'm not crazy. Tell me there's a shape of a penguin and you clearly see it. Like, Riverbend is the belly. Up here's the face and the beak. Down here's the feet. The airport's like the tail. Am I going nutso or what? You ever looked up at clouds and you try to like see something in the shapes of the clouds? This is kind of what happened. And I was like looking at it and I was like, oh my gosh. I made a penguin. If nobody else sees it, then maybe I have lost my mind. I need to take some time off. Help me! Ah! Alright. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna get the demand to build housing up here. That would be great. I just don't think it's gonna happen. Anytime soon. We can paint it now. See how long it takes the game to realize that this is what I want. I bet if I put some utilities that will help too. Let's do our healthcare next to the train station with the ambulance and a park for dogs. And an elementary school with a playground. You know how hard it is to delete trees right now? Why is it being dumb? Why is it making deleting trees difficult? Yeah, maybe one day that would be built up, but it's really not worth me just sitting here for hours waiting for that to happen. So what I want to do is delete these things really quickly. And I did say today would be a shorter stream because I'm pretty much complete on this map and there's nothing really to add. We would just have to sit here for like an hour waiting for command. It's never worth it for something that's not really important. And maybe I'll post a picture of this build or something on the Discord. But there you go. That is Meandering River all built up. With the airport and the surrounding areas. And I was hoping that this would get built up a bit more with the skyscrapers and things, but you can tell that it is more dense than the other surrounding areas, which makes sense for the build. And of course, you've got Jasmindale, Waterfront District, Swiftridge, all close together to make up our major city. And Stardust Park with the arenas and the trains and the metros and the split highways. And this game's fun. I'm still enjoying it. And next time we will play on the next map. More DLC stuff next week. So look forward to that. And I think I'm actually just going to wrap it there. I need to cool down. It's kind of getting hot. Getting hot in here. Getting nice and toasty in my house. I gotta check my furnace or something because I am like actually sweating right now. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 3-part series. And I'll see you all next week for more City Skylines on the next map.